since I started playing him, it was a while ago, but it was definitely easy to just heal bot on. Just sit back, find a nice spot to sit, and then send your orbs, right? But I think I've come a long way since my heal botting days, and I've gotten better about my positioning and also, sending a few orbs out into the crowd and then spraying some damage with my minigun. I honestly think that if when you switch from the orbs to his guns, his minigun mode, there's like kind of a ramp up time before it starts shooting bullets. And genuinely, if that like time in between didn't feel like it takes forever, he would be one of the best healer in the game. If it was like that little bit of time was just shorter. So yeah, in this game, my second healer is a Cloak and Dagger. But what we've been doing is recently, me and my friends who I play ranked with, we've been banning Cloak and Dagger. Kind of random, but it's been working. So we'll ban her. If like I have a second healer, that's fine with it. And then I'll run Rocket. And then if he's not banned, one of my friends runs Moon Knight. And then, or like even Punisher, works in this scenario too. But with and then my second healer is usually an Invisible Woman. Okay. If we play it right, like if Invisible Woman pops her ult defensively, and I pop mine offensively, and we have a Moon Knight or a Punisher, the damage increases so good that my ult essentially becomes like a DPS ult almost. I was running from that Thor for so long, and I was on the left side. I don't even know how I killed. I killed 2 people in the span of this moment. So that was literally a double in like literally the last like 5 seconds of the game. And then they portaled, but I still had my ult. So we literally just unleashed it on them when they portaled. It was such a good first round. And when I have been getting like, we will have games like this, and then we'll have games where we just get absolutely stomped. Oh my god, why did I say first round? That was actually the whole game. So yeah, I didn't even do as much healing as my cloak, but I have like 41 assists. She has 34, and I only died 3 times. She died 6 times. Obviously, at the end of the match, I want the score sheet to show that me and my second healer didn't kind of die the same amount of times, because that shows we're keeping each other up. But the survivability of Rocket is so good that it's almost like for Rocket, like he should die less than his second healer for sure if he's playing the game right. Oh, and the funny thing about this game, this second game, this is a long game. The first one was a short one, but that first one was the second game we had played with the same randoms from the game before. Or was the first one? The second game we had played with them, because we had queued up at the same time, so we got in the same team again, because we were force stacking, they were duo. That second game they actually played Rocket, and I played Invis instead. And I think the cloak went something else. It was the same people though. This game, we're playing against that duo. It's not funny. And so for me, I was like, I'm gonna go Rocket. And we were in chat being like, oh hey guys, and they were like, oh no, don't want to fight you guys. And then I was like, hey Twin, are you gonna go Rocket? They were like, oh maybe. And you can see in the right corner of the screen their team, and they went Rocket. Actually, now that I look back, I didn't realize it at the time, but so they have 3 heals, but the duo that we were playing with is 2 of the healers, the Invisible Woman and the Rocket. This Spider-Man was so annoying, but honestly, wasn't bothering us too much. Then I think he swapped to something else and became more of a problem. So it's like, obviously I don't want the Spider-Man to be doing well, but I don't want him to be doing so bad that he swaps. Like, what? Then that's worse for me. Was he portaling? Question mark, question mark. Was that an emote? Anyways, I'm just trying to find a good spot to go, because I don't want to be so far from my team that when Spider-Man starts attacking me, I can't get to them before he kills me. But I do want to be in a spot where, I don't know, I have some cover. I feel like my skin almost helps me blend in with those plants. And the Spider-Man tried to get me, but luckily I had both of my dashes, so I was able to get into the Invis ult. I felt like up until this point we had been keeping our team up pretty well, but then the Spider-Man backed us up, and we were all kind of off point, and the Storm and Jeff combo ulted, and that's like sucks everybody on the enemy team up. So of course that's gonna kill like most of our team. And I revived somebody, but they did not have to go out into the danger. I think they were trying to contest, but I've been a lot better about placing my revives in a spot that's not gonna put them in danger if we get pushed back. People are trying to ult that Spider-Man. To be fair to him, because that was one of my friends I was playing with, he was gonna swap, and he thought Spawn was still there, like an idiot. So he's like, oh, I'm just gonna burn my ult on a freaking Spider-Man. I was like, what is wrong with you? We weren't really doing that well at this point. Like, they were kind of pushing us back a lot. Like, the Spider-Man was being annoying, for sure. Like, he was distracting us. And they were doing a lot of damage because they had the Storm damage buff. And they had the Jeff spray over everything. But usually I try to get like more high ground if I can, so that my orbs can like bounce. Like, I'll try to position myself in a way where my orbs will either be bouncing on the ground Squirrel Girl take out their Rocket Revive because I don't know why they put it there. And then we start pushing decently hard because they've been walking us all game. We're like, if we want to hold this here, like we're gonna have to get aggressive. But I feel like our group is being a little too aggressive. Like their spawn is right there, dude. They're just gonna run away. Even my revive should probably get moved. Now I see it because that wall got destroyed. So, but I think it was fine. They started pushing with the rocket ult. Our Invis ultimate's not on point, so I have to kind of run away. But luckily, we take care of the Wanda that was trying to flank, and Invis survives the mag ult. Wanda's still up there though, like she got scared off, but she's not gone. Luckily, she's focused on me and she can't even see me. But I swear to what? Sometimes, like, especially when I'm Invis or like Rocket, right? You have your movement, you have a double jump, or you have your 2 dashes. Tell me why I'll literally be playing Invisible Woman. I'll double jump away from the Wanda. I'll even push her. And she is still auto-locked onto me. Like, literally, if I don't have my shield ready to self-shield, then I have nothing to get away from her, right? Rocket, 2 dashes away, she's still locked onto me. Forget about it. It's crazy. And that might not be, like, technically true if you go into the practice range to test out, but, like, when you're in a match and everything, I swear, that's how it always feels when I die to a Wanda. Is like, I just used all my movement to try to get away from her, and she still stunned me. Or, like, I mean, locked onto me. And, like, ticking away at my damage as I try to get away from her. This time, the mag bubbled the Wanda, but it was too late. So I think our Invis pushed her, and nobody really died. My revive got destroyed there. I don't even know if they were looking at. This is when we were holding them for a while. They pushed really aggressively here. We're like in the chat. We're like, we don't know what to do. We don't know what the problem is. I'm like, do I swap? What do I do? We're just like, let's just keep doing what we're doing. We just need one good push. Like, we have the invisible. I'm like telling her, I'm like, pop it, girl. But they're pushing really, really aggressively. Our strange pops. Oh, I'm like, I'm going crazy with the minigun. I tried to take out the rocket revive, but it already revived their back, right? I try to pop my ult. We pop Gambit. I'm like, we just need to damage the heck out of them. We need to kill all of them. do a lot. You know, it's a team-based game. You have to work together, right? So the fact that just because your role is less likely to get like final hits and kills, you get less points. I don't know how they calculate all that stuff, but it just makes it a lot harder to like recover from a loss because of that. But I love playing support. It's like my favorite role to play. Another thing, one of these games, this day that we were playing, we tried to do like our strat where I go rocket and the other person whatever. We had a game where our two randoms wanted to play healers, and we were like, okay, what do I do? We need a second tank, crude span. So I went Penny because we were defending on a convoy. I go Penny. The first push we're able to hold. I ended as ace, as Penny, right? Then the second push, I was like, I can't push as Penny, really. Like, obviously you can. This is such an intense fight, by the way. We popped, like, everybody popped all their ults. I didn't know where to stand. I literally didn't know where to go. But I don't know how, like, no, everybody popped ult, but nobody died. And we kind of exchanged healers in this fight, too. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Guys, I did not want to have to do this, but Moon Knight was banned. Alright, that's like the DPS I have the most hours playing, right? Okay, that was the first character I played on this game. I knew we needed a lot of damage. I didn't know who else to go. I didn't want to let my team down, okay? I went Squirrel Girl. I have the new skin. What's wrong with it, okay? But guys, I was a Squirrel Girl, and we ended up winning. And I got MVP. That was like my one MVP of the day. And it was playing Squirrel Girl. You gotta do what you gotta do to win, man, okay? Okay. But I was so proud of myself because, you know, just because I like playing support the most does not mean that I am a one-trick player, okay? I can do it all. I'm a flex player, gosh darn it. I just like the role of support a lot. And like, I like the characters that are in the support role. So, anyways. But yeah. So, after that, we first got point. In this match, we started having a better time pushing, but like, it was really hard. Like, we had to be really smart about when to use our ults and everything, and we have two randos that we could not communicate with. Like, they didn't have mics or anything. So we just had to be smart about how we, like, in control what we could control and everything. So I'm definitely using my minigun a lot more here, because we do have 3 healers this push. 2 tanks still, because one of my friends was Squirrel Girl to make sure we had enough damage. It's fine for them to go Squirrel Girl because what's Pearl? I've seen them play other players. Just kidding, just kidding. Honestly though, I would never want to get like Squirrel Girl lorded. But see how good that push was? I think they even had a was that right? They had a Punisher ult up and we just boom. forced me getting their one rocket because he was just sitting there shooting at my ult. So I just like beamed him in the head. But after that, things were not friendly between us anymore. But because I did pop my ult, we were able to like keep on maintain our hold of point until my team came back. But then we weren't able to push. That's why it's like I honestly should have just died and regrouped with my team and re-push with my ult. Sometimes when you're support and you have your ult and people start dying. Okay, this is the point. I was like trying to be friendly, see how I'm jumping up and down and not shooting at them, and they just freaking killed me. I'm like, dude, I'm literally hiding because my team just died. I am no threat. And they killed me after I did friendly hops and didn't shoot at them. Like, seriously, is that how we're gonna play this? So you'll see what I do to them. Because I was not about to let that slide. I was like, I thought we were friends. And to be honest, when I killed him, didn't even register that it was the rocket. I was just like, that's somebody shooting at my ult. I gotta kill him. Oh my god, every day. Okay, because this strange is somebody, one of my friends that we play with too. He'll go critical and ult so often. It'll always be around a corner. It's so stressful. So I'm trying to take these high angles and like shoot them from behind and like back them up. I was able to get their invis in the Groot ult, which helped. We all started pushing. I had my ult. So I was feeling this had been a tough game. We weren't sure if it was gonna work, but we knew we could do it. And it was at this point that I was feeling pretty confident. We just had to really lock in. Emma starts ulting, so I'm like, I'm gonna put my ult up. I try to get it on high ground. Try to start fighting back a little bit. They're using all of their abilities to keep their team up. It's high pressure. I need to put my revive down is what I need to do. Like, come on, put that down, girl. I didn't realize that I have it. I think it's like the rocket was the last one on point and I killed him. Last person contesting point and a little minigun to the head. So we won. That was the first game, I believe, was like 7 or 10 minutes. That one was like 17 minutes. It was a very long game. Like the other team was good. Shout out to that rocket. So yeah. So once again, I didn't even do the most healing in the match. But I had 56 assists. Okay. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, my little playing people in ranked series. I don't know how much more ranked I'm going to be playing this season now that I am back in GM, to be honest, because the whole reason I wanted to be in GM to end this season is because I wanted my placements for next season. I wanted it to be easier to get just straight into Diamond, because that's where I always want to be every season,